What's the problem?
So I think the point I want to pick up first, if I may, is
So just answer my question first. Why won't you give Ian Henderson those files?
we
Why?
have, as far as I'm aware, Mr. Sahawi, we have shared whatever information was appropriate on every
That's
single
not what Ian Henderson said.
It is the first time personally I have heard that. I'm very happy to go away and have a look. Second Sight.
He has evidence saying that under no circumstance he'd be given those files. That's what you just told me. Is that right?
We've not been given those files.
You've been told by
Angela, I don't know.
Paula's organisation that under no circumstance you'd be given those files. Is that right or wrong?
Who told you that, Ian?
It came up at one of the working group meetings which you and I were present at.
Ian is.
I don't recall that.
Ian is
Well,
completely.
this sounds like a shambles to me. You came in here open by saying the system's working beautifully. You now realise why you're in front of the committee. Is that right?
The system, the reason, Ian said, he is quite right, the reason we set up this mediation scheme is to get to the truth about the system. The system itself is
You've been
working
obstructive.
very well.
Because what we're hearing from Ian is that your organisation has been obstructive to his independent work. Is that right or wrong?
It's wrong. We have provided for every single case detailed, thorough, independent investigation. They run to pages and pages of reports. There are on average 80
Right, let me just
pieces
stop
of
you here.
evidence.
But we've
that
just
are
heard
provided.
we've just heard from Ian Henderson, who is independent and looking for this, that you have not provided the prosecution files that they think they should look at. Your files, not just what's publicly available, they need that information. Will you provide it, yes or no?
Mr. Zahawi, you have just heard, it's the first time I have heard that piece
I'm
of
just asking a
information.
commitment from you. You're the head of the organisation. Will you provide it, yes or no? Simple answer.
Mr. Henderson is a forensic accountant. He is not a legal qualified individual, neither
I'm
am
just
I.
asking
I'm
you,
not
will you provide
prepared
it, yes or no?
I'm not prepared on behalf of the Post Office.
I've got my
to
answer, so
give
you won't.
No, you haven't got your answer. You haven't heard a yes or no. I'm simply saying that at the moment I'm not able to answer your question.
Why?
Because I do not know the details of the
You
situation.
used to provide the information. You've stopped providing it. Will you provide it going forward, yes or no?
I'm not aware what we have provided previously that we stopped. Angela has been involved daily for the last 2 years on this. She sits on the working group alongside Ian the Second Sight. If there is a misunderstanding,
Angela, will you
I'm very
provide,
happy to take
if your
the
CEO can answer, will you answer my question? Will you provide the prosecution files as requested by Ian Henderson, yes or no?
As Ian said, we have previously provided them, and we have provided the information necessary for those investigations as a pack. So there's thousands of pieces of information already provided to Second
But
Sight.
we've heard already that he has been obstructed from getting the files, the legal files that you use internally, which he used to get before, right? That is what I've heard.
Yes.
Will you now commit to providing those files going forward, yes or no?
So this has been, so we have provided them to Second Sight early in the investigation. That's
Will
been
you
2
go
years.
forward to provide?
So just let me finish, please. We have been working with Second Sight over the last few weeks to get to an understanding of what we need to provide. We are working through those, and information has been flowing.
So you don't understand what you need to provide?
So what we agreed at the outset we would provide, we have been providing, and there are some cases that actually Second Sight have concluded their investigation on that basis. And what's been asked in the last few weeks is access to further information that we would provide on
What
the
he's
agreement that we
he's
had.
asking you here, there's no riddle room here, is to provide the prosecution files going forward. Will you commit to doing that? That's all I'm asking.
So what I'm saying is we have already been exchanging that information over the last few weeks.
So you have been providing it?
We have been providing that for the last few weeks.
Is that right, Mr. Henderson?
So there we've got it.